Hey, this is going to be a short little video on what I would say is self-hypnosis. A lot of people seem to have troubles with doing this, and there's a lot of misconceptions how it is difficult to do, and it requires a lot of, I don't know if it's like talent or skill to it. I would say that's not true. If you've been doing meditations or yoga, that is a lot more difficult than self hypnosis. Now, on a different aspect of that is why I've been avoiding doing audio versions of hypnosis is because I don't have that interactiveness with the person that I'm helping. I like to have the person that I'm helping take as much time as they need in each section. And also, I like to have them get very, very relaxed, which I cannot not do with just a general audio audience. So I'm going to do my best to do a hypnosis session. That being said, we need to realize that this is mostly just a way of demonstrating how to do self-hypnosis for yourself. All right, now close your eyes and lift up your index finger. Now, when I tell you to drop your index finger, you're going to be in a nice, relaxed state, ready to make instant and rapid changes. When I count down from 5 to 1, this will be so. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. You are in a nice, relaxed state. And now, pretty soon I'm going to ask you to lift up your finger. And when you lift up your finger, it takes you out of this relaxed feeling. Now lift up your finger. And now I'm going to have you drop your finger. And when you drop your finger, you'll be put everything that was previously said compounds, amplifies, and intensifies. Now, keep dropping and lifting your finger. Each time you do, you become more and more calm and relaxed. Your finger starts getting heavier and heavier and heavier. Till you just can't lift it anymore. All right. And now imagine there's a machine in front of you. This machine's job is to process stimulus. Essentially, stress gets caught up in your muscles and your organs when you cannot complete a run, fight, or freeze response. And now, the interesting thing about this is that you don't actually have to comprehend the origins of stress in order to resolve it. So what this machine does is helps you process this stimulus at the speed of light. So do a quick little body scan of your body. Feel any tension, whether that's in your brain or in your arms, your chest, or your feet. And now feel this tension leaving your body as dark, gross ooze and going into the machine. And it just leaves every pore of your skin, leaving and going out and into the machine. And the machine lid closes, and there's a button on there that says process. You push the button on the machine, and the machine begins to process all that as stimulus and resolves everything that has not yet been resolved in your life that has been trapped deep inside you. For me, the machine is like a cube, and it kind of bounces around and makes loud noises. It could be whatever it is for you. And then when the machine is done, the light turns off or goes from red to green. The lid opens, and fresh, beautiful light leaves the machine and then back into outer space, back into the universe. Right now, go up out of your head through a beam of light. You're going up further and further. You leave the earth, and now you're passing the sun as you go further out into the universe, further out still and further, until you are in a heavenly abode, just pure white light. And now this light enters in to that self that's in the heavenly abode, absorbing every last drop. And now that yourself has absorbed all that light, you go back down that beam of light. You're going down, 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 past the sun, and down, down. You see the earth, and down into the earth, and then you see your body, and you're back in your body. Feel yourself reconnecting in that light, feeling every nerve, cell, and fiber of your being, and behind yourself that went into you, back into your physical body. This energy, this light from the heavenly abode is crashing down from the top of your head down to the tips of your toes, refilling every square inch of your being with wonderful light. And now, when you're ready to come back into full waking consciousness, ready to enjoy these new changes from old energy into new, I'll count up from 1 to 5. And this will be so. In 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You're back in a full waking consciousness, ready to experience what this reality has to offer. So on this point is I kind of took my qigong studies in my studies of trauma, and I combined the two, or I guess I combined 3 with counting hypnosis. Is that in qigong, at least in the energy version, rather than just physical stretches, you always want to replace old energy before bringing in the new. My qigong teacher says that's because if you just keep adding more and more and more energy, you will have something like a manic state where you have spikes of energy and then you crash, essentially. And what I've learned from qigong, whether it's from Bessel van der Kolk or Peter Levine, is that trauma, which is essentially stress, is an unresolved action of fight, flight, or freeze. Every mammal, which humans are just advanced mammals, have a natural protective mechanism from trauma. And essentially, as humans, I mean, it happens to animals too. If they're like trapped or a caged, they can get PTSD. But what happens with humans is that we do not allow these mechanisms because of our prefrontal cortex. In the triune brain theory, this would be the third layer, the logic and the reasoning. So that layer of our brain stops us from performing the bodily functions, whether it's the spasms of the body, shaking or shivering with the fear that had just happened, or any number of sensations, is that we stopped that process from happening, and that's what's being stuck in our body, quite literally. So what that machine does is it metaphorically, because if you take in hypnosis, is that the subconscious mind is both literal and figurative, where seeing that machine out in front of you and that energy getting taken out of your body and into that box, it's your subconscious mind is interpreting that as something that's real and what's going on. So then the literal part is that you're experiencing it in your body as it's actually going on, just like a trauma. Your body is replaying that event over and over again, nonstop. So there's that. So then what the machine's function is to process all that stimulus that's being trapped in your body and recirculate it, and recirculating it will get it from being trapped into fresh new energy, I guess, electricity, if you want to call it that. And then after you do that, lift up the boxes, whenever that happens, is when your subconscious mind is like, okay, everything's been processed and I'm ready to let go now. And remember, this entire function, it was more just a demonstration, because I can't lead you through everything for as long as it'll take for you to do it. Sometimes, like, I can do this in 15 minutes if I have to, or if I got the free time, it can take a lot longer, because I'll just tell my subconscious, do take as long as you need to process all this. And then going up to the heavenly boat and bringing down new energy part, that's just replace, I guess you could say, all the old energy that you had gotten rid of. I wouldn't get too caught up in thinking of it as real. It'd probably feel absolutely real if you were in a completely relaxed state, which means you'll get even better changes. The more relaxed you are, the more of a change. Oh, that was weird. My camera kind of froze up there. So, if you have any questions, or if this has been helpful or not, let me know, and maybe I can switch up what I do next time. Yeah, let me know. Thank you.